Welcome to Next Act Cruising.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Sarah. Today we're going to share our excursion to Panama City and its old city called Casco Viejo. This excursion was part of our 15-day Viking ocean cruise to the Panama Canal and Central America.
After doing the partial transit of the Panama Canal the day before, we ended up staying in the port of Colonial, which is on the Caribbean side of Panama. There were about 7 groups of 35 people who opted in to do this included excursion. I also believe there were about 10 other fee-based excursions that you could choose from.
We left at 7:30 in the morning to transit Panama by bus. The excursion took us from the Atlantic side to the Pacific side and back again in one day. The two sides are only about 51 miles apart, so the drive was just a little bit more than 1 hour. You could not do that in 1 hour across the United States, even by airplane. A fun fact is that because Panama City on the Pacific side is farther east than Colón on the Atlantic side, the sun actually rises first in Panama City. That seems counterintuitive, but if you look at the map, you can see that Panama City is a little bit farther east than Colón.
You know, Sarah, when I first heard that, I thought about it till it made my head hurt, but now I think I understand. On the way to Panama City on the Pacific side, our tour guide gave us many interesting and cultural facts about Panama. As we got to Panama City, various interesting points were shown to us from the bus. Our bus ride took us onto the causeway around the bay where we saw something very interesting. Our tour guide had the bus driver stop the bus without saying a word to anyone. She got out of the bus, walked and looked up under a tree and just stood there for it seemed like a couple of minutes. Then she came back on the bus and said, "There's a sloth. I've spotted a sloth." So we went out of the bus. We looked up in the tree. She exactly pointed out where the sloth was, and she helped us take photos of it. And in fact, there were actually 3 sloths in the tree that she pointed out. She had amazing vision and a good instinct where to find these animals. That was a very cool part of our day.
We continued around the causeway. The skyscrapers are rather numerous and stunning to see. It is a really spectacular and modern skyline as Panama City aims to become a financial hub. We also spotted a cormorant who obliged us by showing off with a full wing spread pose.
One of our main objectives of this tour was to have a walking tour of old Panama City, known as Casco Viejo. Please continue to enjoy some of the highlights from our walk.
Before the arrival of Spanish colonists in the 16th century, Panama was inhabited by a number of different indigenous tribes. Panama broke away from Spain in 1821 and joined the Republic of Gran Colombia, a union of Nueva Granada, Ecuador, and Venezuela. After Gran Colombia dissolved in 1831, Panama and Nueva Granada eventually became the Republic of Colombia. However, with the backing of the United States, Panama seceded from Colombia in 1903, allowing the construction of the Panama Canal to be completed by the United States Army Corps of Engineers between 1904 and 1914.
The history of Panama is more connected with the U.S. than you think. 1 year before the start of the California Gold Rush, the Panama Railroad Company was formed, but the railroad did not begin full operation until 1855. Between 1848 and 1869, the year the first transcontinental railroad was completed in the United States, about 375,000 people crossed the isthmus from the Atlantic to the Pacific, and 225,000 in the opposite direction. This traffic greatly increased the prosperity of the city during that period. This is just another connect between what was happening in the United States and how that affected Panama.
Today, Panama has a population of about 4.5 million. Panama City is the capital and largest city of Panama, with a population of more than 2 million in its metropolitan area.
The city of Panama City was founded in 1519 by the Spanish conquistadors. The city was the starting point for expeditions by Spain that conquered the Inca Empire of Peru. Most of the gold and silver that Spain mined from the Americas came through this area on its way to Spain.
In 1671, the original city was destroyed by a fire when the privateer, or pirate, Henry Morgan set fire to it. Our walking tour was through Casco Viejo, which is the historic district of Panama City. This area was settled in 1673 following that destruction of the original Panama City. It was designated a World Heritage Site in 1997.
In addition to its historical sites, Casco Viejo has become a tourist hotspot filled with restaurants, boutique hotels, museums, and souvenir shops.
The montage you have been watching was of our walk through Casco Viejo.
We found this tour to be educational and remarkable in the fact that we went from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean in just a little more than an hour.
The tour was designated as moderate activity. I would say that it was at least in the middle of moderate. We spent 3/4 of the time on the bus, but the walking tour in Casco Viejo was about an hour to an hour and a half. It was a pretty warm and humid day with a temperature around 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunscreen was a must. When you were directly in the sun, it was really intense.
Please share any comments you have on this video and give us a like and subscribe. It would really help our channel if you could do that. Please join us in the future as we bring you even more interesting and fascinating adventures. Until next time, adios.
Bye.